I happen to go to work and looking at all the dumb shit that comes up on the news. Like, dude, how the fuck do you go overboard on the fucking expressway? So if you haven't heard, which I'm pretty sure most of you have, about Trayvon Martin, 17-year-old guy shot by a neighborhood watch. Well, recently, they are saying that Trayvon had marijuana in his system. What 17-year-old does not have marijuana in their system? What the does marijuana have to do with a 17-year-old young male being killed by neighborhood watch? Anyone? Oh, I'll tell you. And this is what it is. Marijuana is still something that has a race tag on it, and it's really fucked up. It's really fucked up when a 17-year-old black male is gunned down. Oh, I said gunned down because the person that killed him spoke to the cops, and the cops told him, leave the guy alone. Young man walking down the street, not harming nobody, not doing nothing. He went to go get some Skittles. I mean, he has no gun on him. He's simply walking back home, and he is attacked. But this is not looked at the way most parents, you know what, let me change that. Most humans will look at it. What I'm going to do right now is break the story down to the best of, without the, you know. Okay, let's call the guy A-hole. A-hole sees a young man in a hood walking down the street. A-hole calls the cops. While A-hole is having the conversation with the cops, he is using racial slurs to identify the young man walking down with his hood. The cop tells A-hole, do not do anything. Let them handle it. A-hole pays that no attention. A-hole goes up to the young man in the hood, and he attacks him. During this, he didn't just walk up to him, I'm sure, and just, you know, I'm pretty sure there was aggression that went by. In fact, I know there was, because when Trayvon had been attacked, he tried to defend himself and protect himself. But during this mix-up brawl, Trayvon lost his life. Trayvon was unarmed. He had Skittles. A-hole brought a gun to a Skittle fight. Now, the media wants you to know that A-hole had scratches on the back of his head. He might have been... Yeah, that happens when somebody is trying to defend their life. He's lucky he got away with motherfucking scratches, if you ask me. But anyway, what the media also wants you to know is that young Trayvon, he had marijuana in his system because, you know, they're expecting you not to be a human being, to not have ever experienced or experimented with any drugs at all, be it liquor, cigarettes, weed. I don't know what else you guys do. I'm not into all of that. Anywho, they also want you to know that young Trayvon, he might have had a couple problems in school. Well, I'm sorry. I don't really believe anyone on this planet has ever not gotten to anything at school. At least me being a human, I can honestly say I did some things. I've been through some things. I have seen some things. But everything that the media is trying to throw at you right now does not justify the fact that a young man was killed. And that's that. Walking down the streets in a hood with Skittles. Your life is taken. Now, had the roles been reversed and it was a black man that killed a man of Caucasian, say that, let that have been the case in the story. Because right now, actually, there's a guy that the story's being like not even looked at because it was a white guy that killed a white cop. But it's like whatever. But if a black man had killed a white cop, it would have been, please. Oh my goodness. Can I just tell you how many cop freaking murals are around my fucking city? The bad cops think they can just shoot them up, and the guys that are getting shot up are shooting back. Fact of the matter is, I don't want to go off topic. I will not sit here and pretend that marijuana was the cause of a man walking down the street in a hood. That wasn't the cause of him being killed. That has no factor and no play in the fact that Trayvon was killed. And I just want people to know that it's real fucked up that we can point fingers at everything that doesn't matter. Marijuana didn't matter in that case. His school grades didn't matter in that case. Young man watching TV, leaves crib, goes to the store, comes back, dead. Just like that. I'm tired of all the negative points, and that was a negative point, and I couldn't tolerate. I knew there were actually going to be some people out there that really believed that due to the fact that Trayvon had marijuana, he had a hood on, that he was just a typical black male that was just typical, I guess. I do know how people judge, and it's pure ignorance, and I just wanted the ignorance to not be seen. This right here, this don't make me a criminal. I do smoke pot as well, and that does not make me a criminal. But according to some people, I'm just excuse my language, I'm just some nigga in the hood preaching about pot, which is illegal. So I guess that does make me a fucking criminal. But no, I don't have a gun in my fucking hand, and I'm not fucking shooting anybody walking down the street. Who really is the criminal? And if you really defend this guy, then you are the fucking criminal.